Hi, my name is Daniela Rupp. I'd like to talk to you today about adult learning and the importance of teaching adults to learn about ABA in particular. I have been an educational assistant for over 16 years, and I have worked with a variety of students, mainly with behaviors, and lately, the last few years, with students with autism. I have had the fortunate opportunity to learn a lot of workshops with CHIO, and we had some professionals come into our school and talk to us about ABA, like therapists and psychologists, and we basically sat around and discussed our student, and we discussed strategies on how to deal with his behaviors. His behaviors were quite severe at times. There was a lot of biting, there was blood, there was pinching, he was not a happy little person for the longest time, and it was amazing once we learned the ABA strategies, once we put the time and effort into setting up all these programs, these interventions, looking at data and interpreting the data, and then going on and actually going through with the interventions, we realized that it works. It really does work. With time and effort, ABA is a great program. Therefore, I think we need to teach teachers, educational assistants, support staff, even principals, some basic ABA principles, because we have lots of kids that need the help. We have a lot of behavior kids, and I believe if we can deal with them when they're little, when they grow up to be older and get into high school, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with them. The way I would teach is I would get everybody together and we would take one case at a time and we would discuss strategies on how to help this child. In my experience, it has been that a lot of educational assistants or support staff know about the importance of reinforcement, but they don't know the importance about fading and thinning and prompting and all of those. Up until a few years ago, my student was prompt dependent on me. I didn't realize it, and it was very difficult to overcome that. And we should really learn how to deal with those things, because it's a necessity. And getting everybody together, taking one case at a time, going from our experience, what has worked, what has not worked, especially with that child, getting everybody's input in, I think would help, because adults learn best in an informal situation where we just talk and throw around ideas and come up with strategies, and some will work and some will not work, but we can always modify them. And if we use all the principles, then I'm pretty sure eventually we will be successful in coming up with something that works. And adults want to learn. They really want to help these kids. That's why we're in this field. And we will need to learn by doing, and we will have to take these kids and we will have to sit down with them and we will have to put the time and effort into it to make it work. So my idea is to get some support groups out into the school areas and help the support staff and everybody involved with these problem behaviors in children, and get them to a place where they're comfortable to dealing with them, and then teach other people as well. Anybody that's in that child's life, whether it's a parent or it's a caregiver or a babysitter, if we all stick together and come up with a program and we all know what we're doing, I really believe that we can help these kids become better citizens in the future. I hope that I have cleared up some of these questions, and I thank you for your time.